Casey Anthony is expected back in court this Friday, and we are digging deeper to examine one of the arguments her attorneys are using to try and win her freedom. News 13's Adam Longo uncovers it may come down to a battle of the experts.
Here are one of the main arguments sure to be debated in the Casey Anthony case. Were Caylee Anthony's remains here in June of last year, before she was even reported missing, or were her remains not placed here until after October 14th, when Casey Anthony was put in jail for good?
The body or the remains of Caylee Anthony were placed there after Casey Anthony was locked up in the Orange County Correctional Facility. There is substantial evidence, and that proves, Your Honor, her innocence.
And the defense is lining up witnesses to make their case.
It's been searched dry, it's been searched wet, it's been searched in between, it's been searched over by Tim Miller twice.
The defense was given a list of 32 people who volunteered with the search group EcuSearch.
We got a huge task ahead of us. I mean, we've got a very, very small girl, and we've got a very, very huge area.
They looked for Caylee until early November. Well, the defense found at least 2 additional people who claimed to have been in that area.
We lifted up everything in our area. There's no doubt we would have found it if it was right where we were.
And News 13 talked with this man, Drew Tate, who claims to have searched in that area in July. Anthony family private investigator Dominic Casey was videotaped searching in the woods there.
You know what? You know how easy it was if you didn't have good dogs?
Self-proclaimed psychic Gail St. John also poked around in the area.
We were all over this area several times, but bottom line is it was probably underwater.
And then Sheriff Kevin Berry said the sheriff's office searched that area and came up empty-handed. So in the eyes of a jury, will the defense have to prove that Caylee wasn't here, or will the state have to prove that she was? Prosecutors will likely use the testimony of America's now most famous meter reader.
I noticed something that looked white, and there was, I don't know what it is. I'm not telling you it's Caylee or anything of that nature.
Roy Kronk called 911 3 times in mid-August of last year, claiming he saw something suspicious in those woods. He even told one of his co-workers,
"Hey guys, I see a skull in here." Well, we didn't really take him serious with that, but I did want to see what he's seen, so I walked toward him. And then that's when I just about stepped on the biggest rattlesnake I ever seen in my life.
It's also highly likely that science will take center stage in the courtroom. A botanist report done for the state indicates that an examination of plant life reveals Caylee's remains stayed in the same place for several months. Roots were found growing in a number of bones, and scientists say that would take at least 4 months to happen. But the defense has lined up a host of experts sure to refute those findings, and it could ultimately come down to a battle of the experts as to whether Casey Anthony gets out of jail or is put to death. In East Orange County tonight, Adam Longo, News 13.